Hey Preceptors, I wanted to make a video to kind of provide a response to how the Katie site visit went. So some of you guys are active preceptors this semester, so you know what's been going on as far as we hit our Katie site visit this week. And some of you guys aren't active because we've used you in the past. But I thought it'd be nice to kind of share on the results of the visit with everyone because it's all of you guys that allowed us to have a great visit, not just those that we're using now. So the site visit, it went it went well. They came, they saw, they left, and we are here. But overall, it went really well. We are very pleased with the result. And so I just want to thank you all for being a part of that visit. Some of you were able to come on campus for preceptor interview panel, which was great. Some of you were scheduled for site visits, and then at the last minute, the site team requested to do FaceTimes instead of traveling to the site. So thank you for accommodating your schedules and still willing to speak to them virtually. That means a lot. And then some of you couldn't be there because you either weren't an active preceptor and so you weren't asked to, or requested, and also some of you had schedules that were revolved around patient care and some job priorities. So even if you weren't there, trust me, you were there in spirit, and your other preceptors definitely represented you. So it really means a lot to me that you guys were able to go ahead and be a part of the visit and demonstrate why we're so great, because it definitely showed. So thank you so much. So result of the visit, things went well. There are things that we definitely need to address. Because these are new standards. So for the first time, they're requesting and asking for things that no one is even aware of or expected. So the good thing is the things that they're requesting that we weren't aware of, we have. All right, so we have all that information. We just have to go ahead and put it together and then obviously go ahead and share that with them. So that's the great part. It went really, really well. They were very pleased, and so very excited. So to kind of give you an idea of next steps of what accreditation looks like. So within 1 week, the site team, so the team that was here on campus, has to submit their report to the CAATE. And then the CAATE usually has 1 more week after that to look at things. And then that's kind of the final report. And then the CAATE assigns that report to a review team. And then they have 6 to 8 weeks to review that. And then they come back. So in that time frame, say for example, we had, 10 non-compliances, that report could come back and say like, okay, we think that you really only have 7 based off of the report. We looked at things thoroughly and, maybe we think that you're achieving these 3 where the site team didn't. So there's some clarity often there. So then at the end of that 6 to 8 weeks, then we'll kind of have that, big response saying like, okay, these are your non-compliances. Then we have 90 days to do a rejoiner. And so a rejoiner would be to address anything that came out of that report. So say, for example, again, they said you're not compliant in 10 standards. We have 90 days to almost submit new documents, rebuttal, appeal, go through that process to demonstrate that we are achieving that. And then we submit that. And then after that, whenever we submit that, there's 2 weeks the CAATE has to go ahead and review that. And then they give their final decision. So ultimately, truly the final decision of did you get accreditation or how many non-compliances you had, or, we really don't know for the total of all that. So we're looking at 2, 3, you could be looking at almost like a 5-month window that we could wait to have that final response. We want to get everything in order so that way when that rejoiner opens, we can submit everything as soon as possible to speed that process along. But yeah, so it could still not, we might still not hear things for like another 4 or 5 months. So just wanted to keep you guys informed because I know you've all been asking and important. So that's kind of the update. But what I wanted to really share with you is that I'm really proud of you guys. I don't know if you guys are aware, but at the end of the site visit, they read the non-compliances, and then they read the strengths of the program, and then they read recommendations. And recommendations are just things that we think you could do to kind of be better. And so what I wanted to share with you is that we had a lot of strengths, but most importantly, you guys were one. And so that really means a lot to me. And I guess clinical education was kind of too. So the first strength that they said that they identified was that my use of technology to communicate and inform my preceptors and train them and educate them and keep them informed is highly effective. So guess what that means? More videos. Yeah. Okay. So that's really exciting to hear that. But really, the one that meant the most to me is that the last one they read was that we have preceptors that are really dedicated to our students and mentoring them and giving them good experiences. And I don't know why I get emotional with that, but that just means a lot to me, because I know that you and us together, we work really, really diligently to make sure that our students are having quality learning experiences. And sometimes we just wonder, are they really getting a good experience? Are people recognizing this? We're putting in all this effort, and sometimes you just aren't really sure if that's really happening. And then, we kind of get this one statement at the end of our report that, we have phenomenal, preceptors that are genuinely dedicated and invested in our students and their success. And then that's just it. It's like that one sentence is worth all of the time and dedication, everything that we've been putting together to give our students great experiences. And so I'm just really proud of you guys for that. That just means a lot to me, that we just have people that care so much about the students and are not only dedicated to them, but dedicated to improving our profession and pushing us forward, because that's what it is all about in the long run. So you're developing great clinicians, but you're really transforming our profession. And when we do that, we're just making really good people who contribute to society, and we're developing exceptional patient care, which impacts our community on a much larger level. So thank you for that. We did it. You did it. We did it. We are on the other side of the CAATE site visit. There's a lot of work that has to get done, but we made it, and we're going to make it. And thank you for everything that you have done for our students and for our program, because it means a lot. I am so very proud, and I cannot wait to keep working with all of you in the future. So thank you.